Edward Chia.
Mr. Chairman, sir, we need to better recognize and value skill sets in the job market. While there are continued efforts to address starting salaries and career progression for different job roles and sectors, more can be done to address the growing wage disparity between graduates and non-graduates. DPM Lawrence Wong shared in his recent speech at IPS Singapore Perspectives that today, the median starting pay for university graduate is double that of an IT graduate and 1.5 times that of a polytechnic graduate. As our workforce becomes increasingly competitive, a widening gap can lead to negative outcomes. We do not wish for a situation where many young and promising Singaporeans would eventually feel undervalued despite having the relevant skill sets, simply because of a lack of necessary qualifications. Mitigating such outcomes does not mean to devalue paper qualifications, but it's also about having an equal recognition for skills and competencies. In the US, companies like Google and IBM have reportedly reduced the need for paper qualifications in some tech roles. IBM has shifted away from degree requirements with less than one-third of its IT jobs as requiring one. We do not see Google and IBM being less competitive in the tech world when changing its focus on one's level of competencies. There is a greater need to recognize skills, especially craftsmanship. The career progression model proposed by NTUC is a good example of uplifting the work prospects and salaries of skilled essential tradesmen. I'm supportive of this model, which has a clear framework and structured skills training so that quality standards can be assured. Such national-level efforts can ensure that essential skills are continuously and increasingly recognized. I will also propose for MOM to have a regular surveying of salaries of specific skills level published, much like similar to how a university publish graduate employment survey and average salary levels for specific graduate course degrees. These can provide further guide to fairly align salary range with levels of skills. While we push for nationwide efforts to recognize and value skills the same way as one's qualifications, such a change will require HR managers and employees to take the first step. HR managers are key to making structural changes and fine-tune workplace policies. Since COVID-19, the role of HR manager has significantly evolved, which includes the need for more nuanced recruitment as an increasingly complex economy requires more differentiated skills. With constant changes to our economy, HR managers also have to be involved in redesigning jobs for their employees. Likewise, with MOM's more targeted foreign worker policies, this creates additional complexities to the role of a HR manager. Therefore, I propose for MOM to introduce an ITM for the HR industry and support our HR professionals' expanded role, which can make a significant improvement in recruitment and valuing skills. While HR managers obtain the relevant expertise in their expanded role, they will also need to refresh knowledge of job roles and the necessary skills. Hence, I'd like to ask how would MOM assist employers and HR managers to better understand the granularity of each profession's and skills requirements with dovetails with SSG's skills framework so that recruitment is not merely based on paper qualifications, but also on skills certifications. Overall, we must also not neglect our SMEs, especially micro ones, which do not have the necessary resources to expand HR roles. To help our SMEs cope with evolving needs of HR manager, I will re-emphasize and call for the need for CHRO as a service similar to IMDA's CTO as a service. Such a service can support SMEs to gain access to HR resources and expertise. Thank you, sir.